Okay, so what's up? Hey everyone, we are live. Day 5 stream of building a YouTube AI assistant, YouTube AI coach. Okay, and it's day 5. There's a lot of stuff to do actually. So I'll just go through the summary, what has been done already. Okay, so this is what already has been done over last 4 streams. So this is the dashboard where the user can log in, and once logged in on the dashboard page, they will be seeing this content on the main page. We have greeting, channel name, text saying, so basically this app will have a leveling system. This is for fun, motivation, and more kind of stimul, yeah, basically dopamine kind of hit, you know, and it will also motivate. There will be leveling systems, and once you finish some tasks, this system, once you complete some, I don't know, or plan or some like idea or goal, you will get experience points, and your progress bar will be updated, and the user will go to next level, upgrade. So it will be kind of a motivation. Then here we have like these boxes, which are just basic analytics, displaying subscriber count on the channel, total views, total videos, growth, which is still nothing, but we will do something with it, and this will be coming straight from the YouTube. This right now is coming from my channel, but actually my channel already has more subscribers. It has not been updated because I have this caching implemented, so I'm not fetching on each refresh to not waste many calls for now. But yeah, I will update it during today's session. So next we'll have a coach's note. Like coach will give some tips and notes during sessions, like and these notes will show up here. Like this is for now mock data. Hey Seven, what's up? How is it going? So yeah, for now it's a mocked data, and today I'm planning to I don't know if we manage, because it's a lot of work actually. I'll get to that. Next component is recommended actions. This will be kind of prioritized tasks or actions which user needs to take. So here we will display, and here each action will have a tag, like where is it coming from. Is it coming from coach, a coach, or it's like user set goal, because user also can set goals. Then comes milestone. It's like a milestone goals, like here are the examples. So yeah, this is pretty straightforward to understand. Upload 50 videos, and we're showing the progress bar for each goal. Next is pretty simple, recent uploads. He will display the recent uploads. We have I'm not sure about this component yet. Will we need this? We will not need this, but yeah, this is what we have for now. Then comes growth reading. Growth reading is an article coming from different sources like vidIQ, or I will add some list where you like trustable sources that that I know are legit and have good articles, so it lets the user read something and learn something new and grow. This article, on click, it redirects to other source like a vidIQ, like it's basically a blog post. So this these articles will be updated maybe once a couple of days, so yeah. And by the end of the previous stream, I implemented AI chat. Now basically you click here, chat opens up, and I just integrated already like Google. For now it's free version, kind of like cheapest model. It's not that smart, but for testing I just integrated it. I first need to understand how to set it up, some basic stuff, understand UI and stuff like that, and I interacted with it. As you can see, I don't know, I will ask it anything like, what actions do you recommend me to do for my channel? It's, I'm saying, not smart at all right now because I haven't set up everything. One thing I understood is the chat is super uncomfortable, receiving so much texts here and reading here in the chat. It's really uncomfortable. So I was brainstorming some ideas with AI. I explained what I want to do, and it came up with a plan how to deal with this, and today we'll go through it. So basically, I was thinking also about the overall thing, that how I'm building this. I am using Claude Code. I'm prompting it and basically doing all the tasks through it. I'm not writing code, but I am reviewing its code, and I am giving it the code rules, how to write, same way as if I would write. And I'm trying to really review it, and I did the last stream. It wrote a lot of code, and there were a lot of issues which I fixed. So the idea is that I am like overly dedicated to go through the end and ship this product. There will be a lot of challenges. I already see them. There are some things that I already kind of don't know how to do. But yeah, I will be dedicated to ship it until production. And I think it will be exciting for people to see. And even though I'm just prompting, and if I'm able to finish the project and ship it to production just with prompts, that's already actually exciting for people who just want to learn how to do at least basic stuff, because there are a lot of entrepreneurs who don't know how to code, and they can ship some small websites with AI, and I believe they don't need to learn how to code for that. You can ship some basic website for your service. I'm not talking about SaaS, I'm not talking about like some complex architecture or app. I'm talking about like, if you can have some AI subscription, you can just set it up yourself, some service, I don't know, which you can sell. So of course you need some background knowledge, but this is not that hard to learn. So this will be still excited for people to watch how I deal with stuff, how I build features, how I deal with bugs and stuff like that. So it will be useful, in my opinion, this thing, even though I'm not showing coding tutorials. So my basic plan for today was, today is like, YouTube is kind of glitching. I don't know why. YouTube analytics is not working properly. Whatever. So today the plan was and is to migrate these components from mock data to real data, right? So I will start, but yeah, there's a blocker. I can't migrate them before I have all the necessary entities, you know. And for me, first thing to understand is, for today, I think, how will this AI coach operate? That's the main idea. Initially I wanted it to operate like the brain of the app that can do everything in the app. Like, for example, if you take the Notion has integrated chatbot, and if you tell the chatbot to do anything, he will do it. Like, he will create any project, any page, any task. So I want here to be the same thing. So let's see how it will work out. I need to check the yesterday's implementations. Yesterday I was brainstorming and came up with some plan. So let's get into it. Let's get into it, and I will now try to find that document. Oh, by the way, yeah, we have. I still need to review yesterday's chat integration. So I added package JSON with the Google Gen AI schema. We added into the conversation. Clear chats. Yeah, I will review yesterday's components. So use chat. The chat page. Okay. Okay. I need to understand the structure. Okay, so we have chat panel. Nice. Chat panel, and it's broke down into smaller components. So followed our folder code structure. That's nice. Chat icon in the header. Okay. Bubble chat. Okay, so AI context. This is interesting. What is this about build creator context? Channel, goals, ideas, creator profile. Okay, I need to discuss the current changes. Yesterday we integrated AI chat, and now I'm looking at the file source lib ai-context.ts. So I need to understand how this function is working and what exactly it's doing. Okay, I already understand what this is. Just want to make sure and want a better detailed explanations. So basically this is getting stuff like channel goals ideas from the database, and it is providing like building a context from it to building a context, and then it will provide this context to AI. I think so. Just want to double check. Yeah, so it runs 4 database queries: channel with the 10 most recent videos, and 10 most goals, ideas. Last 20 video ideas is too much. It assembles them into markdown sections. Okay. Okay, so I have one question. So as I understand, this context build being provided to AI, it is being provided when during when the user starts new chat, only that time, or let's say user has already chat ongoing, and next day he comes and continues conversation. Then what will happen? Again, the context is being built and provided to AI, or how does it work? Also, one more note. Taking last 20 ideas, I think, is a lot. Let's take 10 ideas for context. Also, I need you to review this build creator context function. Make sure that it's following the clean principle and that we are not mixing different responsibilities. Oh, I am at solid principle. My bad. Okay, now also I'll try to find the plan. Where is it? Yes, today's plan. Okay, it came back with response. Ideas limit went down to 10. Nice. SRP refactor, separate the data fetching from formatting. Fetch creator data, single responsibility, queries to be, return a typed object, single, okay. Format. Nice. So see, like I still needed to check it because it was mixing data fetching and formatting in one component, which is kind of not correct. So separated. Next, now build create a context just orchestrates the two. Amazing. Let's go back to it. Why do we have error here? Cannot find the module. This is strange. Okay. Each section has its own formatter. Okay, so when is the context built? The answer to my question. The most important one. Okay. Okay, so every single message. Look at AI. Okay, every single message. Build system prompt is called. So every time user send a message, context is built fresh from the database on every request. Why? Like, okay, this is unclear to me. So I don't fully understand why do we need to provide the context on each fresh message. So let's say user is actively talking with AI in the chat, so every time he sends a message, which could be like a couple of times a minute, so we will provide build fresh context each time and provide it to AI. Is it correct behavior in general? Hitting for DB queries every single message. Why it's currently built fresh each time. The system prompt is stateless. Okay, so it says that I need to provide context every message. Doesn't matter, and but yeah, we don't need to query it and rebuild from database every time. Okay, that's understandable. Now cache the context with a short. Okay. but I just wonder how, like, does it work everywhere like that? Like, okay, before we proceed to adding cache, also let's like review it and plan it, so you help me understand how cache will work. But before that, help me understand. So each time we send a message, context we need to provide to AI. So you said it's stateless. I thought it has the conversation. So when we open up the conversation and we chat it back and forth with AI, AI is aware of the context of this conversation. No, is it not like that in general? Well, like when user interacts with AI, like chat is kind of a context, no? So why don't we have that in this case? And is it applicable only to our Google model or to every AI? Well, let's say if we used Claude, would I still need to follow this? That I need to provide fresh context on every new message? Every AI API is stateless, every single one. Okay, so this is the lifeblood, you know, this is lifeblood of this app, coach system prompt. I need to improve it. But yeah, before that, 61, 64. Chat. So it could be a lot, like big string, like sends everything. So each time a user sends a message to AI, like we build the system prompt every time, like system prompt like this, I think. Yeah, this on each message, a full history of the conversation, and plus new message. That's a lot of stuff. Okay. Conversation history. Okay, so does it work the same way in the, like for example, official sites like ChatGPT or Claude, does the AI work there the same way? Let's say user has a big chat, and on every message the AI is being provided with context again and the conversation again. Because I try to understand if it's possible to build good like AI coach with APIs for the web. For example, Notion desktop app has AI integrated chat, and that AI is efficient, let's say like this, and it functions good. I tested out, it handles everything well. Is it possible? How are they doing that? Are they using also like AI API keys build that chat, and is it possible to replicate it for this app for website chat, AI chat? Oh, Uhone, hi, what's up? Okay. Yes, it works exactly the same way everywhere. Let me break this down. ChatGPT, Claude, Notion, all work same way under the hood. They store messages in database and or in new page. They send full conversation back to model. There's no magic persistent memory in model itself. How do they handle long conversations efficiently? Few techniques. Context window management. Models have the large windows. Claude has 200k tokens. GPT has okay. Most conversations full history simply fits. That's the simplest approach what small apps do. Okay, actually I learned a new thing. I didn't know this technically. Now I understand why AI chats have context windows. It's crazy. Okay, summarization. Your code already does this in get conversation message function. After 10 messages, older ones get truncated. GPT does something similar. If you ever notice forgetting things from early long conversations, the summarization kicking in. So we will do after 10 messages. Okay, catching at the API level. Caching. So our Claude has prompt caching, where Anthropic caches the system prompt server side, so you're not processing the same static tokens every call. Okay, doesn't have exact equivalent yet. Okay. Okay, Gemini doesn't have the same equivalent. Okay, so you are saying that Claude has caching on API level. So what does it exactly mean? Let's say when I ship this app to production and I switch from Gemini to Claude, Claude will have caching. Do I need to set up anything manually, or it is like already integrated? Also, I need to understand once the project is in development and I'm using Gemini, how hard will it be to ship to, I mean not ship, but to switch from Gemini to Claude for the production. And I need to, if it's pretty easy then no problem, but if it's not, then I know we need to have some kind of a plan for migration for the production. So I imagined it a bit differently, like when we have a chat open with AI and stuff like that. I imagined a bit differently, like it has this chat as a context. So every time you send a new message, it rereads it manually, the older messages from the chat. But turns out we need to set it up in a way that every time user sends new message, you send the whole conversation, whole context, and the new message to AI. Basically, it's same, like the idea is same. Migration straightforward, hit what actually changes, what does not. Stays same, AI context, route, message route, only AITS changes. Message format changes, role name, system prompt. That's it. Okay, so no plan needed, I guess. My 30-minute migration. Okay, now before what do you mean planning caching? What do you mean planning caching? For future or for now, for the Gemini model? For now with Gemini. The caching I'm talking about on our side, caching the fetch. Okay, then explain to me in details how will we do the caching? What will be done technically? So here's the problem. Every message triggers fetch creator data. We make 4 calls to the database queries. Query channel, goals, ideas, profile during a chat session. So user can send multiple messages, like you type something and then you instantly receive a response, then you want to send another message. So every time user sends message, we go to database and fetch data from it, which is kind of I think not cool, you know. So hey, Lowbound Media just popped into like this props. Hey, thanks a lot, I appreciate it. Yeah. Okay, so during a chat session, user might send 10 messages. Okay, that's clear. 40 DB queries. So solution, we need some solution. A simple in-memory map. Okay, simple in-memory map. Visualize that. That stores the fetched data per user with a timestamp. Stores fetch data per user with a timestamp. Before querying in the DB, we check, do we already have this user's data? And is less than 5 minutes old? If yes, return the cached version. If no, fetch fresh and store it. I kind of doubt this. How it works technically: map, user ID, data, fetched it. User sends a message. We build the context. We check the map. Is there an entry for the user? No entry. Query DB. Okay. Store result. Date now in the map. Okay. Entry exists. Entry is less than 5 minutes. Skip. Entry more than 5 minutes. Query DB. What it means practically: first message in the session hits database for sure. Next 10 messages within 5 minutes, no DB queries. After 5 minutes, refresh from DB, picks up any change. Okay. Okay, I'm not interested why I chose in-memory map instead of Redis. Now I need to think about it and try to understand if this is really efficient. Okay, let's say user. Okay, so analytics could not change in 5 minutes. Okay, that's pretty clear. So user's character, also like context about the channel, a user will not change, let's say 5 minutes. We are querying last 10 ideas. In 5 minutes, there will not be like many more ideas. So I'm trying to identify where will be the problem with this 5 minutes caching. How can context change in less than 5 minutes? So user will have an issue with the AI. So AI is not understanding something. Actually, I can ask this. What are the scenario cases where this 5 minutes is too long and user will have some issue with AI not understanding some context? I am thinking, for example, okay, let's say user, let's say user talked with AI, created a new task or new plan, and on next message, will AI be aware of this new task? Because if we have cached version, it's not coming from DB, right? But if we send the last 10 messages, I guess it should come from the message, or no? Can you visualize that scenario and tell me the possibilities? Okay, let's see. It's really interesting. Okay, so great thinking. Let me walk through exact. So scenario: user creates a goal mid conversation. User sends, "I want to hit 1,000 subscribers by April." AI responds, "Great goal. Let me help you plan for that." Your app saves a new goal to the DB through some UI or API call. User sends, "What's my progress on my goals?" Next message he sends. What happens at step 4? Component conversation history, messages 1-3 in full. Problem? No, AI sees the conversation. Cached creator. Old goal list, missing the new one. System prompt shows stale goals. Here's the key question: does it actually matter? The AI has conversation history where the user literally said, "I want to hit 1,000 subs." The AI knows about the call from the chat. System prompt context is supplementary. It's for when AI needs to reference data user hasn't mentioned. Okay, that makes sense. Where stale cache actually causes a problem. The only real issue if the user changes data outside the chat and then asks about it in chat. User is chatting with AI. Opens another tab, goes through goals page. Add the goal there. User come back. Okay. And can you review all my goals? Okay. AI cache context is missing the goal and was not discussed in chat history. That's a real gap. And then it's edge case. Even then, the next cache refresh. Okay. Your option is to make 2 minutes. When your app writes a goal, clear the user's cache. Yeah, I mean this is the thing to go. Manual validation. Every action should validate the context, I think, for cache. Okay, now I'm tending more towards revalidation of cache after performing some action. Also, I want you to consider the fact that actually this AI that will be on this app, it will not be simple chatbot. It will be, I want this AI to be kind of like in the Notion. In the Notion, AI is kind of the orchestrator of the app. You can tell AI to do anything there and it will create tasks or plan something or create a new page. So I kind of want similar stuff here, that this AI will have access to all the tools which user can create manually. So if the user asks, AI will do it. So does it create some more edge cases or no? Are we good with just revalidating each time some action happens? Hey, song lyrics. Okay, what's the difference with this than VidIQ? Actually, there's a big difference, and I was thinking about it. VidIQ is more like orientated towards your YouTube analytics, and of course it can help. It has AI chatbot, it can help with generating ideas, but mainly vidIQ is helping with understanding keywords, what is trending, what is searchable, retention, stuff like that. Also it has thumbnail creator, idea creator, and this thing I want to be a bit different, you know. This will thing I want to be kind of a AI, more focused on AI coach, which can help you to organize stuff and manage stuff, like understand exactly where your gaps are, and help you with that. Like, for example, you don't know how to like plan or schedule your work. Okay, it will tell you, help you understand you need to work on certain type of videos and you need to stick to some method. I don't know, like try to post 2 times a week, 3 times a week. How can you improve your speech? Like, for example, how to find the right niche, and basically it's like a support, you know. And I'm trying to fit necessary tools in once. Also, this AI coach I want to do in a way that it tracks the it follows your progress. It will be aware of your context every time you start talking with it. It will check, like, okay, what did you do? Like, did you post anything? How did it go? You will have ideas created, and here will be like a board, you know, where you can store ideas, in progress ideas, and it will be aware of it, aware of the progress, and also will check with you which is the most prioritized stuff, and it will kind of also send you notifications that how is it going, like you were planning to do this. I want to connect it also with Google Calendar, so it will send notifications. So basically it's like emotional support for small channels, and I want to focus, so this is like comfortable UI, because vidIQ is a bit not comfortable for me. It's like too many utility stuff, and you need to learn like how retention works, how like keywords work, this, that. So it will not compete basically with vidIQ. vidIQ is a very amazing tool which I'm not trying to replicate, so I want to kind of polish something different, you know. So let's see how it goes. I'm in the process of understanding. One thing I really know is this AI coach integrated here. It will be like a manager, you know, of the space. Like, user tells it anything, like, okay, we need to do this, I need to create this task. AI coach will be able to create it himself, like so. And in the process of building this, I will try to maximize the benefits of it, hopefully. So yeah, let's see. Now I am at the stage where just understanding how this AI chatbot works. I want to always provide it good context, so it will give good responses. So okay, so I asked it revalidating. Okay, so this is important textual point. If the AI is an orchestrator with tools, then the AI becomes source of data mutations, not just the UI. That's interesting statement, actually. If the AI is the orchestrator with tools, then the AI itself becomes the source of data mutations. Yes, it will be the source of data mutations. That's true. But here's one thing, it actually makes caching simpler, not harder. It's amazing, because every action, whether from the user clicking a button or the AI calling a tool, goes through your backend API routes. The flow with AI tools calling looks like User create a goal to hit 1k subs, for example. AI decides to call tool create goal. Your backend executes it, writes to DB, invalidate cache for that user. And back to AI. AI's response, done, I'll set up your code. AI already knows what it just did from the tool. That's cool. The key insights will have a set of backend functions, API routes and modify created data. Okay, I know that actually. Every one of these already goes through your code. You just invalidate creator cache at the end of each one line per mutation. It doesn't matter if the mutation was triggered by UI. Okay, that's understandable. But that's not cool actually. Because, okay, as I understand, what it means is each function that I have which modifies the data in the database, like create, update, or delete, at the end should call the revalidate, which revalidates the AI chat, which is not correct. Again, once again, it has multiple responsibilities on one function, which is not correct. So let's dive deep in it. So, okay, so in memory cache for 5 minutes, and okay, so you mean that we need to add the invalidate creator cache in each function which mutates the data? Is it not like mixed of responsibilities, like the CRUD functions that modify the data? I don't think they should have at the end of the in the function in the end of the function calling revalidate cache, or we do it differently. Okay, so we got the response. Absolutely right. Call creation function should know or care about AI caching. Should not know or care, right? So it was putting us the wrong way, like giving us not clean approach. Invalidate at the API route level, not inside the mutation logic. At the API route level. Your API route is already an orchestration layer. Handles auth, calls the business logic, returns response. I don't think this is correct way. Create go function stays pure. If you want to do a cleaner storage, you could use a middleware or event-based approach. Prisma middleware automatically invalidates the cache whenever central models are written to. I know route needs to think about caching. An overkill for now. I mean, still the API routes. API routes I feel like it's not a place to add casual validation. In the Next.js ecosystem, for example, in the backend we have controllers, right? For example, or we have use case functions, which like could combine calling API route and some modification logic, and then they can call another service function. What substitute exists in Next.js for that? Is it common in Next.js to have API routes which have these different responsibilities? Okay, I will open up the browser to see the beautiful website to app. Meanwhile, okay, so I will a bit zoom in, right? Okay, so did I lose the chat? Where did it's here. Okay, so you are raising a valid point. Next.js doesn't have formal controller service use case layering like Next.js or Spring. In practice, most Next.js apps end up with fat API routes that do too much. Auth, validation, business logic, side effects. Okay, so it still thinks that we are overcomplicating this. Think about what we established earlier. AI has full conversation history. If AI just creates the goal via tool call, it knows about the goal from conversation. No. Okay. So instead of finding a solution for not using API routes here as multiple like responsibilities, now it is suggesting me, okay, forget about it and do a simple 2-minute TTL with no manual invalidation. So once I pushed and made it a bit harder for it, it kind of okay, forget about it, you know. And it's kind of confuses me a bit. But what about the use cases we mentioned? Since I want the AI to be smart, like let's say user edits some goal and then asking the AI about it immediately, and AI doesn't have any info about it, this 2-minute TTL will not help if the user feels that AI is stupid, and that will break the vibe, you know. So don't try to avoid the solution. Let's try to find it. I think we should have the orchestrator functions inside the lib. Plus, as I understand, you are not viewing this project as scalable. I need this project to, like, it's possible that then in future I will migrate this project to separate backend and frontend. So I need to migration to be not that hard, so it will be scalable. So if we create API routes, then migrating it, like API has everything combined inside. What if it will be hard then to separate the concerns there? So you understand what I mean? Yeah, lazy AI. I mean, I don't know. I'm paying like $100 subscription for this, and AI is trying to be lazy and find the shorter routes. What is this? So, just a moment, I received a message. Yeah. So what do we have? You're right, I was trying to oversimplify. Let me think about this properly. Architecture describing is a service layer pattern, and it's the right call for scalability. Here's how it maps to your okay, so I like AI is super stupid. Like AI like is not replacing anyone. Okay, so what's happening here? Okay, so architecture you describe. Okay, layer structure, API routes, thin auth, parse request, call service, return services, orchestration, business logic, side effects, data layer, pure DB operations. When you migrate to separate backend later, you leave the services and data layer out as is. Okay. Pure Prisma call, no side effects. Okay. Cache itself is AI context, TS. Okay, it's not that big cache. Okay, so 5-minute fallback. This safe fit real. Okay, invalidation comes from service calling after every mutation. Yes, yes, implement. Finally we get to implementation state. Okay. Okay, so until it implements this, I wanted to find, actually I wanted to commit this thing, but okay. Yeah, I still need to review some files. So where is the overview page? Build the overview page. This is for levels. Where is the main thing that I worked on yesterday? I mean the planning. Can't find it. Ideas for Kanban board, yes. Okay. Okay, it came up with a plan for this current state. Only API routes exist, no mutation endpoints. Only for API, no mutation endpoints for goals. So now we build cache implementation, data service layer for the YouTube sync, empty structure for goal. Later, when you build these features, fill in goal ID, profile, data service function. Okay. Now this design looks right, but there could come up some new stuff in the database, like action plans or something else. So if that happens, will I need to manually come to these service functions and update so they revalidate that mutation as well, or we will have some kind of a general wrapper function that will revalidate after any mutation happens in the database? Okay, instead of manually adding invalidate creator cache to every new service functions, we create a single wrapper that any services use. Okay, it came up with this now when I told it, or it was with it before. I wonder. I didn't check it. Okay, so every service will use it. The rule becomes simple. Every service, okay. Alternative would be Prisma middleware that fires on every right. Actually, Prisma middleware is the thing, but that's too aggressive. It would invalidate cache on message creation. Every chat message. True, I don't want it. Okay. Yes. Okay, so it's implementing. Now I need another terminal actually. Just for investigating. Okay, so currently I have integrated the chatbot. Why in AITS? Okay, I have integrated AI chatbot, Google Gen AI, so Google's model. So this is not a simple chatbot which I want to develop on this project. I want this AI chatbot to be like having an access to create stuff, like manage tasks or goals, ideas, whatever I will create in future, entities in the database. And when interacting, when talking with user, let's say if user asks, please create me an idea or something, you know, I want this AI to be able to manage this. What is needed for that? What should we, how should we plan this system design for that? And also, please check in the markdown files that you have generated in this project if I already have this idea somewhere, because last session I planned it with the Cloud terminal, and I remember creating the markdown file, but I can't find it anywhere. So please first check in the project. If not, then let's start brainstorming it. Let's brainstorm it so we understand fully how will this AI function on this app. Hey, play, why don't you have plan B? I don't know, that's the case. I don't have a plan B, so I'm building SaaS. Yeah, it is like a funny title that I came up with, you know, with a bit of truth in it. I really want to develop and push this application to prod, and yeah, I'm dedicated into making some good applications, so that's my plan. Hello from India. Hey Yasho, what's up? How is it going? How are you? Hello from Georgia. Okay, while it's brainstorming and investigating, let's check the response here. So cache service layer. Okay, plan completed, 6 tasks total, ready to execute. Let's check the plan. Hey, so I have started a new project. I have some small projects in my previous streams, so this is day 5 basically. I'm streaming, building a YouTube assistant app that will basically help the new YouTubers, like small channels like me, to get started with YouTube. And this will be like AI integrated coach, which will help with organizing, brainstorming, providing feedback and managing stuff, you know, for YouTube. You also have idea to create app, but you don't know where to start from. Okay, so I'll tell you, just start, you know. Actually, I was thinking for a very long time what app to create, and I understood that it's hard to understand what to build, and everything is saturated, every app exists, but people are just reinventing, recreating a bit differently the same stuff, but it works. But I think don't overthink it, just start something, you know, even something small, something easy, and then on the way just continue doing it, and you will generate more ideas. Actually, right now I had also other ideas came to me which I'm really interested in, but I already started this, and I want to finish this, ship it to production, and maybe I'll start another idea after this. So yeah, just starting will be the best decision, I think. Okay, so here's the plan for agentic workers required. Okay, go add in-memory caching to AI context. Data layer holds Prisma CRUD operations. File map. Okay, so it kind of seems organized, this thing, but still I think there could be actually a lot more functions in the future, so I want this to be more organized, kind of. So okay, it seems good, but until we proceed with execution, let's please one more time discuss the file map. I saw the file map, source, lib folder, data or services, and it looks pretty good. I like it, but I am also at the same time thinking this app is kind of a scalable and like more features will be developed, and I don't have like all the ideas yet, but it's being developed, and I thought about the possibility where these functions could grow the number of them, service functions or data functions. So these folders will get polluted, and I see it a bit hard to understand when you open up the folder and see many functions there. So maybe we order it, like create some more specific folders and like group them. What do you think about it, and what names can we come up with for these functions? Okay, you do forex trading. Okay, that's very interesting idea about it. Forex trading, actually I have not thought about it. What can I do? Because I am not like very experienced with it. But yeah, I mean, there are actually many apps already, and many people like ideas you could generate, I guess. If you are in that field and you know some stuff, you know, try to think in this way, like what would be comfortable for you in daily usage, you know. Like for example, since I'm a new YouTuber and I am like have a bit low like subscribers, and I'm just started and I'm working on video creation, stuff like that, I every day like encountering problems, so I am trying to put all the tools that will help me solve the problems in this app. So you can also try to maybe identify something. Yeah, plus 2 years, it's already a good amount. So you can just start with basic stuff, I don't know, like whatever will help you with forex trading, you know, like personal portfolio or something, you know. So you could start with some basics. Yeah, subscribe. Okay, thanks a lot, appreciate it. Okay, so about the file map I asked. So about the file map, for domains it's fine, but once you add action plans, notifications, analytics, you have plus 10 files in each folder. Here are 3 approaches. Domain folders, allocated data, channel, all ideas. Okay, so it will kind of do this type of components. Each domain is self-contained. Okay, so option B, keep data services split, drop redundant naming. Data, channel, goal, idea. Feature groups. Features. Action plan, conversations. I like option A, yeah. This one is the best one, I think. We have different folders like channel, goal, and idea, and have relevant function like data function, service function. Yeah. Let's go with plan A. Let's go with option A. Okay, so option A. Now on the right terminal, we have a brainstorming session about the future of this AI on this website. So sounds exciting, right? Which entities should AI be able to create and manage through conversations? Select all that apply. Which entities should it manage? Ideas, goals, create a profile, conversation, right? Everything. Okay. Oh, if you still have time. Okay, yeah, definitely. Why not? It's interesting. Thank you. See you. When AI creates, modifies something, how should it confirm the action to the users? Okay. Creates or modifies something, how should it confirm the actions? And like confirmation, action shows confirmation. Approve before executing. I think approve before executing. Okay, I need to check how it's being done in the Notion. Does Notion ask for permission to approve? That's also a good thing. I just don't remember. Let me check if I do have Notion credits left to try some chat interaction. Actually, I think I have night shift. Okay. Okay, so here's the Notion. My Notion. Okay, I will ask it do anything with AI. Okay, so I wanted to do something that programming knowledge. Okay, so in Bring the Meal project, there are tasks. Create a task named Go Jogging. Okay, let's say if it asks for approval for this, because it needs to create something. So let's see. Searching. No. Actually, I did it. Yeah, the prompt was not correct, so not to confuse it. Let's see. I mean, I just want to know if it asks me creating task. Okay, it does not ask for permission. Let's see how it does. Okay, all set. Created task named jogging. It assigned the status. Assigned myself. Okay, okay. So click open page, it opened. So it does not ask, so okay, I guess inline confirmation will be fine here. Okay, and the next question is, you're currently using Google Gemini, both Gemini Cloud Support Tool function calling. Which provider should use this system? Gemini. For now, I'll be developing with Gemini, so let's go with it. Next question is, should the AI also be able to read and query entities on its own? Show me my goals. What ideas do I have on brainstorm status? For sure. No, it should be able to read tools for sure. We need the smart AI on this app, right? Actually, I was amazed when I was using Notion. It was amazing, but I tried. So I first myself started using Notion, it was amazing, and then I tried Notion's AI, and it was like super comfortable, like, because I struggled myself, like finding projects, creating pages, this, that. You need to like all the time go through, click things, go here, there. And this AI, Notion AI, just tell it, it just creates everything. And also it's not only good at creating in the Notion, it's good at just in general knowledge. I generated this whole page, programming knowledge, with different programming questions, and the responses, these ones were coming from Notion, which were amazing. And then the Notion subscription, like, I just didn't need it. I mean, I didn't have enough money for paying this, because I'm already paying enough for the AI tools. So I'm thinking like it's a waste, you know, because I will pay for it, but it will not give me like the actual value, you know, for the money. It's because I'm using AI to code and do a lot of stuff. But as a workspace, it's cool. And plus, when I'm using Claude, it kind of does a lot of stuff. And plus, also Claude Terminal can integrate, you can integrate it with Notion. So I can ask Claude like, okay, create me task in the Notion, and to do it. So I didn't see any need in it. And and then I just stopped using it. Actually, this speech was a good feedback, I guess, for the Notion team. If they see it, like, they can improve the product. Okay, so this is done. I need to review before committing. These are the changes. Which approach do you prefer for implementing AI entity management? AI Gemini function calling, prompt-based parsing. Actually, I don't know anything about this. Gemini function calling, native tool used into Gemini SDK mode, least code based UIX. Entity management, meaning so AI can manage the database stuff. Okay, let's go with Gemini function calling, I guess. So what was done? Yeah, I mean, I need to review this. Before I review that, actually, I want to check this. This is the coaching prompt, which is super important. This is the coaching prompt for the AI. Like, this will be given to AI every new message. Every once the user sends a new chat, it will give this context. So you are AI coach, friendly, knowledgeable YouTube growth strategies for small creators, encouraging actionable coaching. Every direct and action, every response should include something the creator can do. Data aware, reference their actual analytics. Okay, don't sugarcoat it. It's really good thing to put as a prompt. Growth stage aware coaching, adapt your advice based on the creator's subscriber count. How can it do it? I'm not like. How can it adapt it? Like, I don't understand. Okay, consistency, finding their voice, basic SEO, upload regularly, experiment with formats, don't obsess over numbers. Identify what's working, double down on winners. Analyze which videos get more views, topic selection, thumbnail. Actually, this is good advice. Key metrics, views per video, click-through rate. Refine content strategy, okay. Okay, so I will leave this like is for now, and during the working I will understand. During my testing I will understand how to improve this. So let it be like this. Let's check these functions. Okay, we have the types here. Snapshot. Okay, so actually I want to understand one thing. I need to understand the full context, how it will look like when we provide to AI, because I want to understand, let's say maybe I can make it smaller. Let's say, I don't know what is the context to, what is the channel that we are like we are querying channel, right, from the DB. From that, what are we putting to context? I need to see full picture. So can we do it? Can you actually console log it, so once I send the message I see it in the log? Hey user, what are you building, bro? Yeah, I'm building a YouTube AI assistant, a dashboard for small YouTubers who want to grow a channel, and will have everything in one place, like a dashboard, goals, and also the Kanban board, ideas. So basically users can create ideas, also with AI coach, receive feedback, help to generate new ideas with AI, and also manage all this stuff, you know, like it will be like a productivity app combined with AI coach, which will help with improving the YouTube part. So I'm trying to combine all this useful stuff in this app and make someone who is a new YouTuber productive, like to have everything in one place. Okay, so when you send a message in the chat, your terminal will show system prompt, full coaching personality, conversation history, new user message you just typed. Okay, I can test it now. Before that, actually, I will just continue answering questions on this brainstorming session. Does this overall architecture makes sense? The key decisions are: tool execution happens server-side only. Everything flows through the existing API chat endpoints. Gemini decides autonomously when to use tool based on conversation. Yeah, oh, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I hope I will ship it until production. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so everything flows through existing. Gemini decides autonomously when to use tools based on conversation. I prefer AI. Okay, I have options. Looks good. Or I want more control. Like I prefer the AI ask confirmation before executing. No, I don't want to ask confirmation. Hey, yo, Nitro. Yeah, I mean, all good. We're building the YouTube app. How is it going? What's up? Gemini decides autonomously when to use tools based on conversation. Separate endpoint. Ah, okay. So so I want more control. Confirmation. Yeah, I don't want more control. Let's say separate endpoint. Can you elaborate on this question? What exactly do you ask me? I have some functions for mutating data, like create, delete, stuff like that. So what exactly are you asking? No, I'm not building a YouTube clone. I will show you the UI so you will have some understanding. So this is a dashboard and users can log in here and connect their YouTube channel, and this is specifically for beginner YouTubers, people who have small channels and want to become YouTubers, like content creators. And this app, this dashboard, will be specifically designed to help them. Like, this will be useful. It has tools like a dashboard, ideas, like users can create ideas, update the status, put some goals like milestones to achieve. Also, I have their channels analytics here also, and they can track their own progress. Also, it will have AI coach integrated, which will be super useful to them by helping brainstorm ideas, plans, giving feedback, and also helping with the managing their workflow, like discipline, the schedule. So the idea is to make a user as much productive as possible. So yeah, I'm building it with Next.js currently. I had, like, on day one, a big like a brainstorming session where when I was trying to understand on what should I build this. I was thinking like different options, like front-end, backend separately, but finally came to conclusion that Next.js is good for now because it's pretty simple. You just push it to GitHub or Cell and it's just being deployed real quick. So for now it's like this. And about my question, when the AI deletes something, should it just do? Okay, so yeah, I just need to, I never did it. I want to just have updated a nice playlist for the stream and have not managed it yet. Okay, so when AI deletes something, should it just do it automatically or ask confirmation first? Okay, automatic. Let's go. Okay, so next question, does this tool set cover everything you need? Any tools to add or remove? Looks complete. Okay. Okay, it looks fine. Now I need to test. I need to test one thing. Hey, what's the app idea? Yeah, I mean, this is YouTube app. Not YouTube app, sorry. This is a YouTube assistant, a dashboard, a tool where users connect their YouTube channels, have all the necessary useful tools for channel growth, and AI integrated chat, which will be the AI coach helping with building the channel and brainstorming ideas for the content creation. That's what we are working right now. Day 6, and I'm already set up the UI, and today working on AI coach integration. I mean, I already integrated, but a lot of things to fix for now. So yeah, now I'm at this moment working on context management. The context which is provided to AI every time the user sends some message. Like, let's say, for example, now I will send message, and what will I send? Can you generate me 5 video ideas? Right now I have really stupid AI integrated. It's like, I think, the free model from the Google, but this is for development purposes. I just want to test how it works and stuff like that. But then final will be some Claude or something for the users when this will ship to production. But for testing, I think it's pretty fine. So let's see. Now I will send the message, and we should have the console log. We should have the console log. We don't have. Weird. Okay, so should have actually, when you send a message in the chat, your terminal in the chat, where MP will show. Here it shows. Okay. AI context debug system prompt. So I sent one message to AI, and so basically I sent one message to AI. Now we are logging in the context. So every time user sends a message, this huge context will be provided to AI every time. End of context. I need to go through it and understand how, like, what is it all about. System prompt, okay, the system prompt is clear. I already went through this. This needs to be polished later. Creator's current data. Now I'm trying to understand if it's possible to make this prompt smaller. So each time we send the prompt, this context, something useless is not being sent. Creator data, channel title, subscribers, total views, video count. Okay, recent videos, last 10. Okay, subscriber trend, last one snapshot. Okay, conversation history. Okay, so it's sending the history. Okay, what? Why only 2 messages? Because there are not many messages. Yes, sure, it has access to my uploaded videos. I'll show you. See, this is the dashboard, right? Basically, dashboard is just for the user to see recent uploads. I only limit to 3, but AI has access last 10 videos. Yeah, see here in the context, every time like user sends message, it has access to recent videos, like last 10 videos that user has uploaded. Also, it will be able to, let's say, use. I need to think about it better. Like currently, it has access to the titles and the number of views and likes, right? So I think that will be enough. But let's see. I mean, I will over the time of working on this app, I need to improve this context each time. Let's see if I will test it. I understand that, okay, this is not working and I need something else. It will have also access here in the dashboard. I will add a new page. It will, in new page, it will be like a Kanban board. So there will be like ideas in progress, to do or completed. AI will have access to that as well. So basically everything on the dashboard, it should have access. So it will make users' life easier. Also, one thing that I wanted is different stuff like different stuff. I just need to gather all of this and I'll present it one by one. Hey Jordan, I'm building a YouTube assistant YouTube dashboard where users, it's for small YouTubers like beginners who want to not promote, but start the YouTube content creation. They will have all the necessary tools and also AI integrated, and this AI will be like a YouTube coach to grow your channel. That's the idea. So, okay, let's continue, I guess. So I have this brainstorming session. Okay, so for high viewed videos generated summary. Okay, so for high viewed video generate summary, define if there is a trend which makes viewers watch your videos more based on schema generate me new video idea. Yes, that's amazing. Yeah, I mean that's I have that in plan. I have that planned for sure. It should be aware of your best videos and it should help you replicate the success. I mean, yeah, repeat the success. That's for sure. That's so I have a big plan generated here, and that should be already covered, you know. But actually, if not covered, I can just edit real quick from here, not to forget that stuff, you know. So in the forge implementation.md, in the implementation plan, or in the forge design.md, please check it, it's in the root level. Please add this idea, not to forget that the AI should have access to not have access. Let's say if the user has video that is performing really good, a lot of views, the AI coach should be able to find a trend which makes viewers watch your video, or identify the pattern which made this video successful, either by analyzing the transcript or the description, the idea of the video, and based on that generate a schema or a pattern or tips for new videos that could potentially become successful. Please check our implementation plans and see if we have some similar feature functionality already planned. If not, please polish this and add this for future plans. not to forget. Like actually, I have set up locally. I'm using Cloud Terminal locally as this management system. I have a repo set up where I do all this stuff, you know, a lot of stuff. It's very useful, but it's uncomfortable because I manually go through like markdown files. I ask it to update this and that, this and that. I want this dashboard to be automated, so user doesn't have to manually do all this stuff, you know. So let's see. I want to achieve that. Okay. Okay, so what do you think about an extension that allows you to copy text directly from a YouTube video? Yeah, you mean the text transcript, you mean, I guess, about an extension. Yeah, I mean, that's amazing. And I think that, I haven't checked, but I think that it should be there already, because there are so many extensions. You mean the Chrome extension? Do you mean the Chrome extension? Because there's, I don't know about YouTube, but I saw their Chrome extension. I downloaded it. It transcribes the Reddit threads. No? So I believe there should be for YouTube, but I haven't checked. But it's an amazing idea. In order to work, you need to analyze top K viewed videos. I think based on one. Yes, one or two is not enough. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, I want to provide as much data as possible to AI, but only useful data, you know. So I will continue working on that on next streams, on this context management, so we don't provide too much context so it doesn't get lost, and only provide the necessary stuff. So I'll definitely cover the topics for sure in next streams. So action plans, how should the inline action cards look and behave? Simple card, yeah, simple card for now. Interactive cards, actually. Okay, so what is happening here? I just need to, okay, so I will review the files if there is left anything to review, and I will just commit this. Date user profile. Okay, so this is lib domains profile service with cache invalidate absurd profile. Okay, with cache invalidate creator cache user ID. Chat provider is in providers folder, which is fine. Finally, AI followed my project's code, coding conventions. Is open. Okay. Send message. Okay, so I think this is fine. Oh, wait, this is a bit confusing right now. Too many stuff happening in the chat provider. How is it even being used? Okay, let me check. Chat provider, okay. Being used like this. Okay, actually, Let me check the context in this session. Or, you know what? Okay, it was added. Now I will open up the GPT-4 5.4, you know, and I'll ask, please review this component before I commit it, so it follows solid principle and the cognitive complexity is less than 22, and make sure it's written clean. But actually it's written clean. Okay, let's see what it does. Let's see. Okay, so Claude came up with a plan here. Okay, so just a moment. Why is it okay? Claude came up with a plan to implement all this stuff. Okay, so I think it's fine to get merged, committed. Okay, once it finishes the review, I will just commit this. Okay, so Codex came with a response. The main cleanup points are send message. It mixes optimistic UI network, SSE parsing and error recovery in one callback. Going to split that behavior into small provider, local helpers, and also fix the one shot. Okay. Actually, I know what I will do. Okay, let it do it. And then I will use the Devon AI to review the PR. Okay, so it's being refactored. Fine. Okay, so I'll create a new branch from main feature. Let's name it feature. AI chat integration. Okay, I created a new branch. I will now commit this. Initial commit. AI chat service chance for revalidation. Committed. Okay. Now let's git push. I think feature. I think the branch name. I think, okay, let me see if the pull request is created in the GitHub. Okay, pull request is created. Now what I want to do is go to Devon, the reviewer, and I want to enable the PR reviews for this project particularly. So let's see, where do we have the issues with this PR? So, review. Okay, repos. Don't see my repo. Okay, I'll create a new pull request. Okay, created. Now I'll provide the URL. Let's see. It should review it. Hey, what are you building, man? I'm doing the same. Yeah, I'm building a YouTube AI assistant, kind of a YouTube for smaller channels like YouTube dashboard to help plan and brainstorm ideas with AI integration. I'm doing the same. You are building the same thing. Are you also building on YouTube in public? That's pretty cool, actually. Okay, so right now I created the pull request, and where's Devon? Yeah, Devon, we need you, Devon. Like, we need you to review it. Okay, you can't view this repo. Okay, to review this pull request, Devon CLI recommended. Okay, actually, I need to provide access in GitHub. npx Devon review. Run this in your local repository. Okay, actually, locally running would be much cooler. Not the same thing. Lol. I'm building the stuff, other stuff. Okay, cool. Yeah, yeah, cool. Are you also streaming or just building? Tech stack is Next.js. Next.js. I was thinking that we need a good storyboard video agent today. So if that storyboard video agent. Yeah, it's not completely video agent, so this is like, okay, I'm sharing now. This is the dashboard. So basically it's like place environment, like a dashboard, where just this is specifically for content creation. So users of this app can just create ideas, analyze their statistics, analytics, have some actions, have some milestone goals, and see the progress, what they achieved. Also, AI will be big part because AI will be the one analyzing their content, their ideas, their personality, and based on that, AI coach will push the user, give ideas, and review their ideas and help it. And also AI will be not a simple AI, it will be like a also a manager of this dashboard. AI can create for the user, you know, like some tasks, update the progress, ask about, you know, how did the previous stream go, or how did you manage to do the editing for video, and track the progress. It will be super useful, I think. I'm building it based on my experience, so yeah, let's see how it works. Yeah, me as a small like channel have some problems with YouTube. Actually, there are a lot of stuff which is hard, you know, and there are many tools like vidIQ, stuff like that, but all these tools are scattered across, and I want to kind of have it all in one place. Okay, so I'm installing the Devon locally. Okay, so let's see. I mean, this Devon is super comfortable stuff, like full review. So one more layer for good code, because I'm myself reviewing each code like the AI writes, and then this Devon also will review, so I don't miss some vulnerabilities. Will be cool. Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking about creative generating slide like AI. Yeah, I mean, the AI content generation, it's very cool. And I was also planning that to do that thing, but then I chose to go with this project. And that's whole like another level of complexity. Like I think there is a lot of stuff to learn there as well, like how AI can generate content and stuff like that. Can you give like example? I was thinking like to let it generate some content. You mean like, for example, shorts and videos and stuff like that? Assistant for content generation, like slides and stuff like that. Okay. Yeah. Actually, I was thinking to do something like automated subscription service that AI, you provide a prompt and AI generates the whole shorts video, you know, with videos and voice over and stuff like that. But then I changed my mind because I don't know, it was kind of complex stuff which I thought is it will consume a lot of time to get into it, and I'm more into like YouTube thing now, so that's why I decided this stuff. Yeah, okay, I understand now. Yeah, agent that helps you control the whole process. Develop and edit misframes, helps you storyboard. Yes, I understand. That's amazing idea. Yeah. Okay. Can you show us your backend flow endpoints? Yeah, for sure. So since it is a Next.js app, this is like in one repo everything. I decided to go with this, so it's much simpler for now, and once I will scale it, then I will move, I guess, separate backend, and I will do something like with Node.js. But for now, I have, let me see, I have like API folder, like route for authentication, chat. I have the route to get route to get the thread chat conversation ID. So this will be called to get the conversation to provide to AI. Here I have in this folder route post route, which will post the message. It directly mutates, like fetches the data, the DB. So it creates here directly conversation ID. I also have YouTube route. YouTube route which sync YouTube data. What does this do? Let's see. Channel data. So basically it fetches the channel statistics from YouTube. I have YouTube API service enabled, and I have, yeah, here I have the service functions which make the different calls, like channel data. It's a Next.js. Next.js is like a full stack, you know, it's in one repository. You have backend and frontend. Basically how it is, it's not on frontend. Technically you have everything in one repository, but it's not frontend, because Next.js has this server-side functions. So these functions, these routes are server functions, they are not frontend. So basically you cannot see them in the frontend. If you open up the browser, you cannot see these calls in the network tab because it's done on the server. So that's what Next.js is about. Like, it allows you to have these service functions which are not on the frontend. So for this size of application, this Next.js is fine, like to have this. Once it scales, then you can move it. Yeah, server side, yeah. Server side rendering. You know how it goes in Next. You can have server side component or client side. You just have to configure it. You can just put use client on the top of the component, and your component will become the client component, which you can see on the front end. So yeah, that is the trick. Okay, so this Devon AI is still analyzing this PR. Once it finishes, it will give the feedback, and I will check the comments. Then I will merge it if there is no critical. Okay, what? Let's close this, and actually, yeah, we have some time left for today for stream, and I guess I will finalize this session here. I need to understand. I had some brainstorming session here about the role of the AI chat in this app, and Claude came up with some plan. I need to review it. Okay, here it is. Okay, so let's review it. Okay, so the view frenzy, AI coach currently. Okay, let's go straight to step 1. Define tool declaration and types. I just need to understand this exactly before I start executing. So I don't want it to start executing because it will start executing the whole plan, but first I need the plan file, you know. Can you please first create the markdown file for the plan so I can go through it and discuss with you some points before we start executing the whole plan? Okay, we have some connectivity issue, I see. Okay, so connectivity issue, which should be fixed by now, I guess. Okay, reconnected. Okay, reconnected. Okay, connection feels a bit bad. Okay, so yeah, again, I think we can continue. So let's see. Yeah, I mean, Control G. Plot. Okay, I need it to give me the plan. Plan is written. Let me now exit plan mode so you can review it. Oh. Okay, it's already written. Yes, I need the design to be saved. It's a big plan it came up with, which I need to review. I can't proceed without it. Okay, so it's still okay, so okay, where is it? It's here. Okay, here it is. It's in the cloud.code file. It can't create for some reason this markdown file because it's in the plain mode. Okay, so context. I need to understand these steps. Define tool declaration types. Okay, types is clear. And define the types. Implement tool handlers. Step 2. Implement tool handlers. Tool handlers. Okay, so before you start executing, regarding the step 2, implement tool handlers, please go to the lib folder and review, because I already have some service functions which handle the CRUD operations. So please review them first and then update the plan accordingly, whether we need it or not. Okay, so I recently added AI into my workflow, working on my SaaS project that I've been working on 2 years, 2.5 years now. It's ruined coding for me. Okay. It's ruined coding for you in the sense that it writes really good code, impressive code. Okay, so yeah, I mean, these AIs like Codex and Claude also, the way they are built, they analyze your code base and they try to follow your pattern, the way you write codes. So they try to follow your type of writing. I also have one big project. And when I said initialize Claude there and it started working on some stuff, it was following the code style, you know. but in my case it was still like doing it's from time to time it does stupid mistakes, so I still can't completely trust it. But yeah, it can generate some really good code. What's the app just joined? Hey, Lucky, what's up? This is YouTube for a small YouTubers, beginner YouTubers, for everyone who wants to grow their YouTube channel. I'm building an app that will help them with it. It's a dashboard with the different tools for analyzing your statistics and creating ideas, brainstorming ideas, creating a schedule for you, the workflow, and also AI generated, of course. AI will be like a YouTube coach, which will help with everything, you know, related to YouTube. So working on that, day 5. And yep, we are just today I'm just setting up the some AI, integrating AI, and working on its context and trying to understand how will it function across the whole application. Okay, so in this session, in this terminal, I am trying to understand some things, and OAuth is making it really hard for me, you know, to understand some stuff. It's just wants me to click approve, so it starts executing the plan, even though I'm asking some questions. Where is my question? Yeah, so had to revert changes most of the time exactly what I'm expecting. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, me too. Like I'm all the time expecting. At the same time, I'm expecting like it's magic, you know, to come up with good plans. Sometimes it does, it's really good, but sometimes like you should always expect some crazy bugs or something, you know, some stupid code. Lucky. If this works, this could help people get started and build momentum instead of never starting. Was this the goal? Exactly. That is one of the main goals. Yeah, just to help with starting and help with scheduling, to understand at least what to do, you know. That's one of the goals. I had the exact same issue like a couple of weeks ago. I just don't know what to do. You can, of course, ask vidIQ or Claude or ChatGPT, any AI, what to do. Can you help me with YouTube? It will generate you ideas, but the workflow, it's still on you. You need to manage it. So I am hoping to create something, this tool that will make it easier. You know, you have everything in one place, and you kind of it will help you to start. You know. Okay, so I'm this is killing me. How should this link her? This terminal is killing me. Real. What are you going to execute? This whole plan. I need to review some. Let's get. Okay, updated. Okay, so what aspects of the plan would you like to discuss or change? tool handlers. No, it's not that I want to select them right now. I asked something like a while ago. Yes, okay. Chat about this. Let's not chat. Okay, I have specific topics which I want to discuss. Okay, go ahead. What are your concerns? So, in the plan, there is a step 2, which is implement tool handlers. So, I want you to go to current projects lib folder and check everything there. I already have implemented some service functions which do the CRUD operations on the database. So please review what we have and based on that decide if we still need to implement tool handlers. Review it and come back to me, and then let's update the plan accordingly. So this session was started in parallel when I was implementing some stuff, so it's a possibility that this session missed some implementations. So now it came up with a big plan, and if I just press execute, it will start executing and just creating the same stuff which could be already there. So I wanted to check. So let's see. How would you like to proceed with the plan? Update the plan and let me review it. Okay. Okay, let's see what did it review. Copy. Okay. Existing service layout, full coverage. Fully covered. Cool. See, like it covered. Actually, I have already covered many functions, and good that I checked this because it would duplicate them. Conversations, no domain service, needs new code. Conversations, well, what exactly? We still need everything. You don't need to duplicate any Prisma queries for ideas. Also profile the handler, just okay. Okay, so I wanted to update the plan. Okay, before updating the plan, explain to me what conversation handlers do we need. You mentioned we don't have conversations domains. Okay. Hey Evonar, I'm making YouTube tool, YouTube content, like for YouTubers who start content creation and have small YouTube channels. A tool that will help them grow their channel. It's a dashboard kind of a thing with AI integrated, which will have a lot of useful stuff like boards, where users can create stuff like plans, goals, reaching milestones, analyze their statistics, and have AI which will help with everything in it, with all the stuff. Hey, Deepak Kwar, what is this SaaS product about? Yeah, I mean, this is tool for YouTubers. People who start a YouTube channel are small creators and want to start creating content, and this will be helpful tool for them. AI integrated, so it will be everything you need to to YouTube, you know, starting from ideas, planning, improvement, feedback, helping with everything basically. Okay, so which conversation tools should we include in the first implementation? Okay, I asked it to what it does. It creates a fresh conversation so users start a new topic without AI being confused by old context. Ah, true. Okay, let's start fresh. Conversation tool should we include in the first implement? New conversation. List conversation. We need new list conversations. We'll need summarize conversation. Okay. Yeah, since I'm also like okay, so are you competing with anything or it's just something people can use? Actually, I'm not competing because which are the tools right now? Okay, let's imagine that we have vidIQ, which is used by I think all the YouTubers, and also TubeBuddy or something. I'm not competing with them at all, and they are a different purpose. Like vidIQ is amazing stuff, like for a lot of reasons, like optimize. Oh, actually, like channel reached 500 subscribers today. Thanks guys, everyone who subscribed on this stream. We reached 500. So this vidIQ is a tool for keywords, optimize, outliners. It helps you mostly with analyzing stuff and finding the trendy topics. This is more like analytics orientated, and the view frenzy is not that analytics oriented. This is more like emotional support and support with planning and working. You know, it will be a place where user can put all his ideas, work on them, check the progress, also check with AI how the progress is going. Like AI will give feedback. For example, user will be specifying, okay, I have a weakness, I have trouble talking on camera, I have trouble concentrating when saying this text, and AI will be really helpful with this. I want it to be helpful, so this is something people can use, and it will really help them, like small YouTubers mainly, the beginners or small channels. So this is the purpose. Okay, so now this is a big plan, but it's reduced, I think. Okay, let me check. This should be updated. Yeah, Git tree is clean, no changes before starting a big task. Tool handlers. Okay. Okay, so new conversation. Okay, you know, I will just go with it, and if it creates some unnecessary stuff, I will just revert it, and that's it, because I just can't keep the track of the did it even update whatever I said. Okay, I'll just go with it, you know, not a big deal. The Git tree is clean, so let's see. Well, yeah, I'm from Georgia, country Georgia. Okay, so it's asking me what would you like to do next with the plan. Okay, yeah, the right way is walk me through each step. Let's go. yeah, it's better always to walk through each step with AI. So it basically generated this big markdown file, which is the plan of all the tasks which it needs to execute. So I'll try my best, even though today I reviewed a lot of stuff. I have a full-time job, and all day I'm reviewing codes, and today I'm on the stream reviewing the AI codes. So once again, one more time, and now that you've seen all the steps explained, how would you like to proceed? Okay, so basically it explained me whole steps. Even I'm building my product here in India, which also has, okay, that's pretty cool. What are you building, and are you using some tools like AI tools for building? Okay, step 1, define tool declaration types. Okay, this is clear. Step 2, we already discussed. Implement tool handlers. What is the step? Update the AI chat function, the core change. Source lib AITS modify. Okay, let's go to source lib. Lib AITS. What do we have here? Here we have the coaching prompt, the personality of chat, build system prompt function, chat function, and he wants to modify here after the change chat does. Currently chat does build system prompt, right? Called Gemini streaming, stream text back to the client. Okay, that's clear. And after the change, build system prompt plus history, call Gemini streaming with tool declarations attached. Stream text back. But if Gemini responds with a function call instead of text, execute the tool handle from step 2. Send tool result to the client. Hit the result back to Gemini. Gemini now generates text response, acknowledging what it did, see that text, and stream the text back to client. Okay, so we need to understand this fully. The key insight: within a single user message, we may call Gemini 2 times. First call returns the function call. Second call with the result, return the final text. But to the client, it looks like one continuous stream. Okay, that's clear. Okay, so need to analyze it one more time. So if there are any questions, need to clarify them now. Okay, so if Gemini responds with a function call, what are the cases Gemini could respond with a function call? That's the question. No, I will just collect my questions here. What are cases Gemini can respond with a function call? I guess it should be something like user said, can we update the task, or something like this. So if it happens, will be 2 calls. Okay. Step 4, extend server SSE protocol and client types. Okay, extend types. Build inline action cards, small UI component, render tools. Okay, this is clear. I will just generate a design for it later with Stitch or something. This is pretty straightforward. Step 6, update system prompt. Add instructions to coaching prompts so Gemini knows when how to use its tools. Okay, without Gemini, I might use tools too aggressively or ignore them. Guidance says only use tools when user's intent is clear. Okay, that's also a good point. And conversation management. New conversation tool especially changes the active conversation. When called, the server creates new conversation. basically it's a fresh chat. Okay, so I have one question only. This one. Okay, let's go with this question. Yeah, I mean, I think it's just a clear intent from the user could trigger this. Yeah. Okay. Taking help with anti-gravity with Claude made our pipeline through GitHub Actions. Yeah, pretty cool. Anti-gravity Claude is a killer combination for sure. Okay. So let's see if question is clarified. Great question. Gemini will respond. So Gemini will when Gemini returns a function called explicit user requests, create an idea. Yes, that's what I was thinking. Second thing, coaching leads to an action. User, I think I should focus on shorts this month. Gemini calls create goal and says great idea. I'll set that as a goal for you. Okay, this could be a bit buggy. I will test it out. Let's do this. Let's implement this, and then I'll test it out. I'll just give you. We'll start chatting with it. Let's see if it creates, if it does unnecessary actions. Okay, so let's go. Yeah, makes sense now. Hey, also, by the way, I'm interested. Let's check the usage today. I'm kind of bombarding it with prompts and stuff like that. 12%. 12% is pretty little. I think it just reset it at like a while ago. Okay, so how would you like to proceed? Save plan as project doc first. Okay, let's save the plan as project doc actually. And then we can start proceed on implementing it. It's always useful to still have the plan, so if something goes wrong, you can reference it. Can I exit plan mode? Yes, exit, save the doc. And also the Devon review should be done. I will check it. I can view the results of my pull request review. Approved. Let's start executing. Okay, so view says we need to authenticate. Okay, authenticate me. So this is Devon AI's analysis, this PR. So bug detection failed. What does it mean? PR reviewing node. It's weird, it should have done the review. Checks. Okay, can you try using the plan command to Okay, it seems it can't exit the plan mode. Cloud can't exit its own loop. Okay, we are out of plan mode. Okay. Actually, I have a second terminal. So I ran the CLI for Devon review, and Devon reviewed this branch. It's created this pull request. Can you pull its review and see if it left any comments? Because I think I have a plugin which allows Claude to do that, to pull Devon's comments. Okay. Let's see, actually. Okay, so the PR exists but has 0 comments and 0 reviews on it, no inline comments. Okay, Devon's review hasn't been posted yet. Okay, for some reason Devon has a problem. Analyzing the pull request. Okay, so managing GitHub. I think I should manage it in GitHub and give the access to Devon to my repo. Okay, now I will give it the access to this repo. So every time I create a new pull request, it should automatically review it. Okay. Let's see. Review. All checks passed. Okay, so it reviewed already here. No bugs found. All checks passed. Amazing. Okay. All checks and approvals have been met. So this is the way we I think this is amazing. Devon AI is amazing. So basically checked my pull request before merging into my repo, my main branch. So now I can confidently press merge and merge it. Okay. Yep. Okay, Anonymous, what's the app? Hi Anonymous. So we have a view frenzy app I'm working on. It's basically YouTube growth for small YouTubers who want like to grow their channel. And this will be app to help with it. It has the dashboard, analytics, as you can see, possibility, so user can create new ideas, put them on the board, assign status, track the progress, see recent uploads, some tips, and also the main thing is AI coach. It will have AI coach, which will serve as an YouTube assistant coach, which will help with brainstorming ideas and a lot of stuff, a lot of useful stuff. So it's the app. It's basically to help like small YouTubers to start and grow their channel. Okay, thanks a lot, and I wish you all the best too. Okay, so let's see. Loading diffs. Did it merge it? Let's see. Okay, pull request successfully merged and closed. Amazing. So Devon works. Devon works. Okay, so I guess it's time to create also dev branch, because I only have like a main branch. I need to create dev branch for now. I should actually create this branch once it's merged into the main. Okay. Yeah, this is a big task to execute, so I guess it will work for long for this. Slowly it's creating stuff. Okay, I guess that will be it for today. I don't know, I think it's kind of getting late. I'm streaming almost 3 hours today, and there's a lot of stuff to do also left, but I'll do an overall summary for today, what we achieved, and I'll continue the rest on the next stream. So basically today for 3 hours I did a lot, but there is nothing seen on the UI. Okay, so today was mostly on chat integration. Today I understood very cool stuff which I didn't know. So we have the AI coach here, right? So today I was working on this AI coach. I understood today, I learned that AI coach, every time the user like opens the chat, let's say I have the conversation ongoing here, right here. So every time I send a message, each time every time I send a new message, AI is stateless. It's not aware of past conversations. So every time I send a message, in this message contains a context, general context about the user. For example, my channel here. Context about my channel, analytics, my last 10 uploads, and also last 10 messages from the chat. Currently, I am doing last 10 messages, but in general, like ChatGPT and all the other AIs, of course, they have more, but they are doing the same principle, most likely. Like, chat is stateless, because I thought that when there's a chat open, like, and once there's a conversation ongoing, it's being like a context, and the AI is every time by itself referencing to the chat. but it works a bit differently. So every time the new message is being sent, the chat is being each time starting fresh. So each time the context is provided to AI. So today what was done is implemented function, the function which built the context for AI. So basically we created a couple of functions today that fetch the necessary info from the database, the info like channel analytics, personality statistics, not statistics but personality info, goals, ideas. Also we provide the last 10 uploaded videos, so we are building context each time, and we created function for that. Also we created different tool functions today which will perform CRUD operations on database, which will like functions which will create new idea or delete idea or read idea from the database and stuff like that. Also of course functions for create message, send message, so all the basic stuff for to have the chat working properly. Okay, a lot of time today took me analyzing AI's code, which was full of bugs. Some code it was like messy, sloppy, and I had to review it and then fix it. So this also took time. Planning took time, but next session, like next time on next stream tomorrow, hopefully this will be ready and we can start working on more exciting stuff like adjusting AI's context, testing how it will work, how it will create tasks and stuff like that. So a lot of interesting stuff for next session. Yeah, hopefully it will be super useful to everyone watching. And also yeah, UI. Today I didn't focus on UI at all, and next stream I'll definitely focus on UI because this chat is killing me. Like seeing such big messages in this chat is kind of not cool. So yeah, a lot of stuff. Today was the mostly backend stuff, and I think it was done successfully. This thing I'm still running, which will finish, I'll finalize today, but yeah, stream will be ended, so I guess I will be streaming tomorrow. Thanks everyone for watching. Today was the milestone hit for my channel. I hit 500 subscribers. Thanks everyone for subscribing, and I hope to see you on the next stream.